one flame wire of mine without like proximity or something. Oh, Mew. But one flame wire, my one flame wire. Oh no way. Alright, this is floor 764, which obviously temple. I rolled these lanes. It's a lot of enemies. 788. It's just gonna go well over 1,000 later on. But I couldn't pass up on the fact that there's 3 maximum effort lanes. So I got maximum effort ogre. I have maximum effort here on Gamma, and then maximum effort over here, which I believe is a Delta. No, Delta is here. This one is a Whomper lane, so I couldn't pass that up just because there's a Mega on the Omega wave. Those lanes are gonna be super easy to do. Plus the air lanes, free lanes. I got stabby commies, EMP commies, and then EMP stabbies at up there. And on this side, it's just Dargons and bait. That's it. And there's no cores here, so I don't gotta worry about the Dargons coming out acting all crazy. They're only gonna go for this one. So I just simply could not pass it up. I don't like having bees up here, just because when they come down, they could go down to this core. But everything else is so perfect. I just can't pass up this this roll. Okay, so we can start. Let's start over here. Winter's here. I believe Winter's here has frostworks, I believe. I'm just gonna double check just in case. Winter's here has frostworks. It does spawn frostworks. So even though it doesn't show it on the first wave, they will eventually spawn on here. The air lane here is super easy as well. It's just a free lane. Those just gonna dive bomb my nodes here. But soft spot, it takes a 20% resistance, so that kind of sucks, but it is what it is. If this lane starts to struggle, we'll just put two fishers over here and call it a day. But it should be fine just because of the detonator. It should help us out a little bit. See what we got here. More frostworks, Frost Swampers. So same thing, put my proton down, boost star. We'll put a fisher. There's not that many enemies on it. So fisher, we'll put oil geyser for the ignite, reflect beam for the petrify. Come on. Reflect for petrify. And then boost star just to boost everything. The air lane, we're just gonna put a reflect around the core to deal with the Dargons. And then we need a bait tower, and then the red one's just going to dive bomb the nodes down here, so we'll go with that. I'll go back and put my bait towers up very last just in case. This one is unstunnable, but everything else is super easy on it. That is a pretty easy lane. So we'll do our proton, boost, flame, geyser, reflect, or let's put down my my other geyser down on there just to help with the unstunnables, and then reflect for the cyborgs. I don't think that will stop my geyser trap. I guess we'll find out. Or here, just in case, you know what, let me move back I'll move the whole build back just to give them some room to come out. Like this, Let me put my geyser down first. And then this geyser. Reflect. There we go. And then my buff beam. There we go. That shouldn't get stunned by the cyborgs. But if it does, I can just move my reflect and just do like a 2-node right there, and then we'll be good. This one's long shot, beta, mega squad beta. So I normally don't build for long shot. For long shot you could put like what they call the earth shatter towers for them to help out. My flames kind of hit through it, but I'm gonna put down 2 just because in 6 out of 6 you're gonna have to deal with bosses coming out of it, so I'm gonna put down 2 just to foreshadow that. Put down reflect for the petrify, and because it's control burn, we're going to do a weapon man with poison on it. This is my weapon man. I have poison, I have stunning revs. Poison is just going to blanket this entire area with poison, so it kind of nullifies the control burn. I got spellbreaker, maximum effort, and I just need a bait up top. So I normally don't build for spellbreaker. I would just do like, I don't use like explosive traps, just because my flames should be able to handle it. I was gonna put down 2 just to make sure they handle that. Maximum effort, that should be very, very, very easy. Let's see, nothing over here. I just got a maximum effort lane up here, nothing over here. There's no core here, which leads me to believe that nothing is going to spawn here. And if something does spawn here, it will either be this lane or this lane. And if it comes out of this lane or this lane, it normally is going to be like the healers and throwers or whatever it's called. But there's a lane called like EMP. I think it's like EMP and healers or something like that. That's normally what we get out of it. Those lanes just maximum effort, and let me switch that, and paint R. It has game over, so I'm gonna throwing down lightning strike with it as well. Reflect for petrify, and then stretch this guy all the way out here. Should be able to fit a lightning strike right here. So the reason why I still got flame R for this lane, even though it's a ogre lane, not only do my flame R's do massive amounts of damage to bosses, like I probably don't even need the LSA over here, but I'm gonna put it there just in case. But the oil geyser and flames together is gonna make sure I get the ignite going on, which makes my LSA pretty much do like 30% extra damage to them. So there's no reason not to do it. We got a last one, which is maximum effort, another super easy lane. So same thing, booster, flame, geyser, and a reflex. Pull my buff beam down, make sure it's fully buffed. All right, now we go back and we could do the air lane. So on this lane, I normally don't do it if there's like bees or something up there, or Dargons, because sometimes they bug out. Most of the time, I should say, they bug out and they go down to this core instead of this one like they're supposed to, like where this blue path goes. So what I would do is up here I'll put a petrify combo just to petrify them and make them drop down to the towers beneath it. But it's kind of hard to get your nodes up here just because the game doesn't want you to, so it does things like that. Hang on. Try to jump back up there again. It does seem like that. Like I'm not. All I'm doing is clicking E to confirm I want to put that reflect there. But it thinks I'm trying to like put a different tower. Pretty much telling me no, you are not allowed to put that up there. But it's okay. Alright, let's get this turned green. There we go. Do 3 nodes and then Weapon Man over here. And should fit it over here somewhere. There we go. And that will create Petrify. It's not too pretty, but create Petrify, it will drop down to this lane and my Flame Art will take care of them down here. If I have enough DU, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end up putting backups just in case if the Petrify doesn't work. Sometimes the Petrify on this lane gets them caught on that little lip where I put that reflect at, and it makes it so they don't actually fall down. So this lane I'm gonna put my 3rd Mystic down here. Get this guy up here. Bang. And then see, we got 2 coming out of that one, 2 coming out of that one, and only 1 coming out of that one. Nothing coming out of that. So let's see. So I'm gonna put my main Mystic. I call it my main Mystic because this one is actually fully built. I'm gonna put this guy over here just because it's the closest to the core. So just in case if something goes wrong, I want to make sure my best tower is over there. And then this one, I will put my 2nd best. This one has the same shards as the other one. The only difference is it doesn't have any mods on it. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It just doesn't have any mods on it. I have a Harden on there, but that was just a random relic I found. Alright, I got what? That was at 20, 120, 420. Oh, 420 left. Hey, let's go, 420. 420 DU left. So with that, what I'll do is I'll put Petrify effect over here, just to make sure the Dargons, they don't stick their head through this reflect beam. They'll just guarantee that for me. And I'll put my backups over here. So I'll put a tree and I'll put my 4th Mystic over here. So I got that, and then I'll put my tree up top. Or you know what? I'll put my tree. I'll put it over here. I'll put it over there. They should be far enough apart. Oh, I missed a lane. There's a lane in the middle right here. I got 300 DU for it though, so all good. To Timmy's Revenge. Sexy Kazi, which means nothing to me. Paynar, or no, Wall Leech, which also means nothing to me because I don't use walls. So do I normal little setup over here. You don't get no frostworks on this, even though it's a lot of frost enemies coming out. You don't get no frostworks, so I don't have to worry about overcaps and none of that fun stuff. There we go. And we still got 90 DU left to play around with on later rounds if we need it. We should be able to full send it. The only one that I am kind of sketched out about is a soft spot, but it should be fine. So let's see. Let's put my Barbarian here. Let's start it up. See what we got going on. Everything should pretty much instantly die. You can see the ogre over here just instantly died. It was a baby ogre, but they're basically just getting smoked as soon as they come out. 1.6 billion health ogre. I might have to help it out a little bit. That was weird. Oh, what is that? Okay, that was a shield goblin. Oh, they're coming from this lane. I gotta. Oh, it's unstunnable. Okay, it's all good. It's unstunnable, so chances of that happening are pretty good. I have another leak right here, I believe. Nope, it's just a little runny dude. He does no damage to my core, so that's fine. It means nothing to me. Kill this assassin. Nice. So what I could do to that, I think that ogre is stuck. What I could do to change up that unstunnable lane is I can add a frostbite tower over there, which would be more of a slow. I can also just upgrade my flame bar. It would just out DPS it, because those shield goblins got through a very, very low health. So I am probably just gonna upgrade it, but in higher floors I'd probably would put my frostbite over there. That should pretty much solidify that lane. And this guy is getting stuck. Come over here, bud. Oh. Hopefully he doesn't kill me. Okay, there we go. But you can see my tier 1 flame bar and tier 1 LSA are just, it's just handling business over here with the ogres. Even though they're 1.6 billion health, they're just handling business because of maximum effort. I believe this is a double lane. Oh wait, where is it? Oh no, it's right next to me over here. It's bottom lane. High rollers, long shot. Okay, hate rollers, but it's all good. I'm gonna put a proton right here. And then get my earth proton out. And put that right behind it. So what this is going to do is they're going to get petrified. So when they come up to my poison proton, which is this one, they hit that, they get poisoned. And my earth proton's the second one. When they hit that, that's what triggers the petrify. So they're going to get petrified on this little line right here. And I'm going to add a tree. Where's my tree at? I'm gonna add a tree. You could use any barricade. I just choose to use trees. I'm gonna add a tree to the end. And that would just kind of get them stuck right here. So every time they go to attack the tree, they're just gonna get re-petrified right away. And then right behind here, it's where I'm gonna put my archers to deal with the rollers. Where's my archers at? Ideally, I want to put that petrify like further back, like the tree further back, just to give it more range. But my archers can't really reach that far anyway, so it will be kind of pointless to have any further back. So let's put one here, and then one right behind it, and then let's buff these guys. I don't think they're gonna. They shouldn't block each other, right? I don't think so. We could always find out. But I'm gonna upgrade that headstrong lane, and then I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the wave. And when that next door opens, we'll just go over what comes out next. So yeah, I guess I'll see you then. Basically, that went pretty smooth. My tree did get destroyed on that roller lane. Kill this final assassin. My tree did get destroyed on that roller lane, but once I put upgrades in my oh, I did not mean to delete that. Once I put upgrades in my, let me see where that came out. Okay, in my archers, they should kill him before, you know, they completely kill my tree off. So let's put down that earth and then the tree again. You want to, if your tree ever gets destroyed, you want to delete it. You don't want to like hit E on it to repair it. You want to just delete it and replace it back down because they're a little buggy, and when you hit E on it to replace them, they tend to come back pretty squishy. So I did 1 build damage with the second one, which is good. Upgrade this. All right. I had 2 balls come out of the center lane. I forgot to upgrade it. I can upgrade it now. I mean, it would be pointless. But the headstrong lane held together, which was nice. 0 issues out of that. Alright, so this one, Cyfrost, Vanguard, Wampers, means I have frostworks. Even if they don't show on the first wave, they will eventually show up on there. This lane in particular is showing them, so it's good. Brittle, higher health. It's all good. They should easily die just because it's all frosties coming out. So everything's going to take double damage to my Fisher anyway. Get that guy down there. There we go. And then there's shield goblins, so I'm just gonna upgrade this a few times just to deal with the shield goblins as well. Everything else has been holding up. I can just start putting upgrades and things, I guess. I can put the rest of upgrades in this one to deal with bosses. Even though it's just a thing, they'll get stuck in my reflect beam, but yeah, everything's holding up. So I guess I'll see you guys at the end of the next wave. Oh no, the Wampers got through. It's all good. It's all good. They didn't get through the first wave, so I'm assuming that was just bad RNG. But I'll throw some upgrades in the fissures there. It was just probably some bad RNG, like a stun didn't catch or something along those lines. I mean, I was worried about the soft spot, but the first 2 waves were solid over here, and they just, I guess their resistance they just got extra strong against me. But that's a good thing though, because the skeleton or skeleton that was right here, that skeleton is now gonna spawn out of here and not from here anymore, so I guess that's a good positive. But all right, let's run this back again. Alright, so we have a Lava Guardian stuck in there. Then on this side, just in case if you guys don't know, the red dive bombers, they don't attack your core. They will just sit there like that until you provoke them. So like I can sit here, I can let my, and I was just gonna say I can sit there until my pet attacks them and it will provoke them. And that's what happens when you piss them off. So just be careful with them when you don't build for them. So luckily my core could tank 2 of them. Normally I walk up to it with my barbarian and just freeze them, just to kind of knock them out of the way. The door over here, we got Spellbreaker. So this one's going to go around to that core. Alright, I also would like to point out that the ogre lane, I have not had to, I haven't had to go up there and upgrade anything on it yet. It's been handling the bosses very nicely. So on this lane, actually let me put 2 over here just because it's Spellbreaker, and when the Omega Wave happens, I want to make sure I have 2 to deal with the bosses. So like that. Mob Gallery, be careful, Mob Gallery could turn into Cyborgs. It might not be Cyborgs the first wave, but it can change to about 6 different like sets of mobs that could come out. Alright, all good there. Everything else held together very nicely. I have more bosses coming out of here. Shield Goblin looks like this time. So get upgrades in and start up again.
What if I never left this town? What if I followed you around? Would you still care? What if I never let you down? Let it unfold without a sound. Would we be fine? Will I ever learn to love again? Will I ever learn to love again?
Alright, we're coming up to the end of wave 4. Clear these guys out. Make sure I get that upgrade just to repair it. And I think there's a bee that's stuck up here. There we go. And that completes wave 4. Hopefully I don't get anything like Curse of Kazi. If that would suck in this far just to see a Curse of Kazi. Wow, look at that. It's almost like I knew. Almost like I knew. Okay, I mean, Curse of Kazi proximity, that works out in my favor though. The proximity. Okay, so how I deal with Curse of Kazi, it is super weird. I know, but it is the only way I know how to deal with them. And it works. So we do that for the kobolds, and down here we would do our normal build to deal with anything else. That is deflating. Oh, defense limit reached. Okay. That's not an issue though. We could figure it out. So do this. We'll do this, right? This. Alright, and then I have enough for my geyser. I'll throw my geyser in here. What are the odds that I was just about to say hopefully I don't get a Curse of Kazi, and then look what pops up. It's almost like I knew it was going to happen. I could take away this guy. There's really no need for that to be there. I just kind of added it just so it just made me feel a little bit better about that lane. This, and then this, there's no reason for that to be there. It's just there to help out. So let's do reflect. Oh, reflect. And then bang. All right, that should be good for that. let's put my barbarian on. Oh, that's not my barbarian. My barbarian. Then we're start up. I'm gonna throw a mystic on for this one, just in case, because of this Curse of Kazi lane. But I'll see you at the end of wave 5.
I lost my heart, so I need another. All alone, can't take it no longer. All of my friends haven't seen me this summer. All to myself, life is a bummer. I lost my heart, so I need another. I need it. I lost my heart, so I need another. No longer, all of my friends haven't seen me this summer.
You know, I just recently posted a video on a reflect beam holding floor 740, and I still had people tell me that reflect beam isn't that good. What the fuck was that? I know it's proximity, but it was unboosted. It's boosted by my destructive pylon. That's it. Oh, that is, wow. Look how much damage this did. 25 mil compared to this. Like, what? That's crazy. That is wild. How it can do that. All right, but wow, that just blew my mind there. I did not think that was going to happen. So I'm basically gonna go through. I'm gonna take out all my fissures. I have 0 confidence in my fissures to handle mega waves, which makes sense because they're not built for DPS. They're only built for overcaps. So I'm just gonna go through, put lightning strike and the flame wire. Doesn't matter what's coming out. These would always. Oh, I did not mean to upgrade that. These will always be the better option. That Tuskar is gonna come out with a lot of health. Upgrade this, guys, maximum effort, so that should be good. Yeti. I probably have to babysit this. Just because it's soft spot, so I'm gonna add a LSA over there. I just want to get rid of all this first. Hang on, I got the bug. This I'm gonna keep the same, just because it's been working this entire time, so why change it? You know, if it works, don't change. That's been working, so I'm not changing that. This one, I'm probably going to have to help out a little bit as well. Get these guys upgraded. Maybe. That might be able to out DPS. It's just a Nash I'm worried about. I have a sniper over here. But because I have a sniper, I want to put a reflect beam there just in case. Unstunnable ogre. Let's just do this. Extend that out. This here. And then I'm gonna put my Frosty Tower. Where's he at? Frosty boy. Put my Frostbite over here. And that will help out with that. These are cyborgs. I don't need that. I don't need all this craziness going on. Okay, delete that. Put LSA over here just to help out with the left side. Alright, I got 420 left. I have a roller coming out of this one. Let's put an LSA over here. Should be able to fit in here somewhere. Not, let me just delete this. Stuff that in there right there. Bang. Upgrade that. I have a roller coming out of there, so I do have to focus that. So that's good, that's good, that's good. That's good. Cannon ogre up there. I could swap this around just in case. I'm gonna let my reflect do its thing up there. Just in case I'll put that there for the cannon ogre. Just so it has something to shoot at. Same thing with the sniper. Give them something to aim at other than my face. Everything else should be good. I'm gonna get my bard, my mystic, and then we'll let it rip. Yeah, we'll let it rip just like this. This lane, I'm kind of scared about this lane, but we'll let it go. We'll let it go. Let's see what happens. But I'll be back after the wave.
Happy you were with me. All of the good times, they're fresh in my mind. You and I, by the ocean side.
That candle in your eye, oh God.
Alright, so that did not work. That didn't work. The reflex up top with the cannon ogre, that's pointless. It's not doing nothing to him. I just wanted, test out and see what's going on with it. See how much damage I can actually do. I wasn't expecting it to do much, but I thought I just crashed her. But that little experiment's over, so I'm gonna delete that, and I'm gonna fix that Tuskar lane. Same thing with that Yeti. That Yeti also leaked. Did not leak with too much more health, but it did indeed leak. So take this away. We also don't need that because the cannon ogres are just going to shoot at the core, and I got to reflect around it, so it's not going to do anything to it. At least it shouldn't. I hope it don't. Oh, these were tier 1. That will explain the Yeti. This is also tier 1. That would also explain that. So, here, let's do this. And then we will bang, 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 do that. That should handle it. We'll see. We'll see, but we'll be back after this attempt.
You take your time now. Can't stop from beating. Some parts are missing. It's not right. It's not right. It's not right. Keep on remembering what you've done all this time. It's such a crime. Such a crime. Such a
Alright, it was that easy. One thing that I should note, oh, the sound cut off on the victory. One thing I should note is that this lane right here, if you get rollers that come out, flame Mars can actually kill rollers. They don't have to be killed from the back end. They take full damage all the time from any angle. So if you have a flame Mar over here with rollers, it will take them out for you. It's a bug in the game, but what can you do about it? But that is it. That's floor 764. I had a few mistakes throughout it, but all you gotta do is have confidence in your build and fix any mistakes that you see. Just assess the situation, go back in, and you're all good. But on to the next one. I shall see everybody either on my next stream or whenever I do.